fire, giving that raw and uncut till the day I die. Till the day I die. Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe. Cowboys Nation on a mission to regain that throne. With our soldiers on the field, we're getting deep in the zone. Giving that CCC, classic Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys fan is who we with. Angry Cowboys fan. Getting that CCC, classic Cowboys content. Angry Cowboys fan is who you with. Angry Cowboys fan.
Week 2, and it's already started. How about them Cowboys? See you tomorrow on First Take and the Stephen A. Smith Show. Monday can't come soon enough.
Damn Cowboys! Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Angry Cowboys fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation and angry Cowboys fans around the world? It's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I just wanted to check the pulse, go live with you guys to check the pulse of Cowboys Nation to see how you guys are doing after our devastating loss to the New Orleans Saints. Man, damn, it was a super bad game for the Cowboys, to keep it a buck. But first and foremost, y'all know how we start these lives off. Y'all know how we start them off. Y'all know how we do. We go to the chat, see who's in the chat, see who's rocking with you, man, the Angry Cowboys fan. I think I need to turn up the brightness on my camera. Boy, I'm looking like a creator player. All right, let's turn it up a little bit. Turn it up. We good on all fronts. Let's see. All right, we good. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go to the chat, see who's rocking with you, man. Go ahead, throw the chat on here. Y'all see, I got the old Super Bowls that we need to renew in the background. Oh man, I tell you what. All right, so Sports Junkie in the building. What's going on, Sports Junkie? Rico, James, and Cruiser Cruz in the building. Victor, what's happening? All right, Wilson, LT Ray, Big Dow, 8604, Carlito Cash in the building. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cowboys by Nature in the building. What's going on with you? I know it sucks. Manuel, what's going on? What's going on? I'm definitely get to your comment. Yeah, what's going on, Sports Card? Yeah, John in the building. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna get to y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all's comments and everything. We're gonna open it up and whatnot. But first and foremost, I gotta say this right off the jump. This isn't a Dak Prescott and the offense loss. I mean, keep it a buck. Dak threw 2 interceptions. He threw 2 interceptions. But this was on the defense. Let's keep it a thou wow, Cowboys Nation. The defense did not show up whatsoever. Alvin Kamara gashed us up. The defense had Derek Carr looking like Joe Montana or Brett Favre or Patrick Mahomes. Like, why do we do this? Why do we allow Derek Carr to come in there and carve us up? Y'all remember that Thanksgiving game when he played with the Raiders? He came in there, carved us up. He came in there with the New Orleans Saints and carved us up again. I swear it looked like that Green Bay loss. Man, it's messing with my mind, Cowboys Nation. It's giving me PTSD from that Green Bay loss. Look just the same. What's going on, Cowboys? Damn. But sorry about that. But we struggle with the run. And we knew this going into this season, that we struggled with the run last year. We struggled with the run the year before that. We always struggle with the run. We need to fortify this defense in order to be able to stop the run. I thought we had it solved whenever we stopped the Cleveland Browns, but they didn't have Nick Chubb, so we really weren't facing their number one rushing attack. So week one, it really made us look, I don't want to use the word fraudulent, Cowboys Nation, because this is only the second game, and you're going to hear me over the course of this live say this is only the second game of the season. Don't panic. You know what I'm saying? But damn. But for real, though, keep it a buck. It's back to the drawing board. It's back to the drawing board with the defense. Mike Zimmer got some explaining to do. I'm going to surf the internet to check out any exit interviews that Mike Zimmer gives. You know, I don't want to hear from Dak Prescott. You know, I don't want to hear from Dak, CD Lamb, and the offense. I want to hear from the defense. I want to hear from what the hell they were thinking. For real, for real. But the offense, I knew it from the first possession that the New Orleans Saints had, and they went down and they scored. I knew it was a wrap. I knew it. And then, you know, we go down, we scored 3, we scored a field goal. Okay, we came away with points. But then the defense just allowed the New Orleans Saints to just march back down the field and put 7 on the scoreboard. Like, damn. Complementary football. Sure. But for real, this game also showed me that this whole running back by committee thing, this whole, we're going to take 3-4 running backs and we're going to split up the handoffs. We're going to split up the playing time and have a fresh running back in there at all times. Yeah, that would work if you had good youthful running backs or a scheme, a great scheme, you know. But what we have an aging Zeke Elliott. And I'm not trying to throw any shade on Zeke Elliott. I love Zeke Elliott, you know, boom. But damn, when do you admit that, hey, we need to fortify this position? We need to think about the future with this position. Because right now, for the future, who's taking over your running back room? Not Zeke, not Rico, not Deuce. Man, but I said earlier, complementary football. You know, people say, excuse me, and I got this all off season, and you know, right after the Green Bay loss, that people said that Dak looked like a deer in headlights. But when you have a defense that allows a touchdown on almost every single drive that the opposing offense is on the field, any quarterback is going to look like a deer in headlights. For real. Because at that point, it's like, I can't rely on my defense to get a stop in order for us to take the lead. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I knew it when in my pregame, I said that the New Orleans Saints, if they win the coin toss, they are going to elect to receive the ball to get on the scoreboard first. We got to stop that. And we weren't able to stop it. Angry Cowboys fan family. Oh, man. There was a point in time where I was debating. I was like, man, I'd have just play Madden. It's like, man, I ought to just turn this off and play Madden. But I gotta sit through the lumps. I gotta sit through the lumps because I am DC for life. Win, lose, or draw. I had to sit through that butt whooping. You know, I had to sit through the Green Bay butt whooping, the 49ers butt whooping, just like you guys did. But damn. There was no complimentary football being played out there except on the New Orleans side of the field. That's not the side of the field that we wanted on, Cowboys Nation. Y'all know that. But I don't know if it was the players today or if it was the coaching and the scheme. Is it that, that gets us blown out the way we have the last 2 times at home? Damn. I'm sorry, but if my offense can score 19 points and our defense only allows 17, then we win the game. But it's up to the defense to show up. It didn't show up. I'm super curious as to who's to blame for this. And I hate to throw blame out there, but somebody has to be held accountable for this. And I hate when just one person, the typical Cowboys player, falls on the sword. Like Dak, oh yeah, I gotta do better. Yeah, it's on me. I gotta do better. Bullshit. You can't stop the run, Dak Prescott. I'm not trying to see you on the podium saying that I got to do better. Well, you do got to do better, 2 interceptions. But at the end of the day, that your defense put you under the gun so much that you figured you had to throw the ball because we have no run game. Keep it a thou wow, like shit. Sorry, pardon my French, y'all. Pardon my French. But I just don't know, angry Cowboys fans. I didn't want to get on here and get angry, and I knew I was going to get angry because of the fact that we lost. And I hate to be the ones that, it kind of changes your mood. It does after the initial factor, like, oh man, we lost. It changes my mood for a second, but I'm like, this is the Dallas Cowboys. This is the Dallas Cowboys, and and not think about it. Because if you let it affect your mood over the week, you're going to be a mad mofo. Keep it real. But we also, angry Cowboys fans, this is what I've seen during this game. We need our wide receivers to flash at the same time. Not like, oh, Jalen Tolbert had a game and nobody else did. CeeDee Lamb had a game. Nobody else did. CeeDee Lamb and Jalen Tolbert had some respectable numbers. We ain't gonna get into the numbers. It's just right off the top of my dome, really coming to you guys. But Cooks, Schoonmaker, Brooks, come on, guys. For real, come on. That's the question. That's why I asked the question. Is it the players not gaining separation, not getting their routes done properly, the proper length of the route, and so on and so forth? Is it them or is it the scheme? Because you can scheme somebody open, especially if you know the defense. And I would hope, like, for the members, y'all saw that I put my Madden video game up on it, but I scheme people to get open in Madden. I figured a head coach or an offensive coordinator in the NFL would scheme people open. You know that they're going to double CeeDee Lamb. You know they're going to try and take CeeDee Lamb out of the game. They're trying to take your playmakers out of the game. So it has to fall on somebody else. Who is it going to fall on? And it can't fall on Jake Ferguson. He didn't play. Luke Schoonmaker had a nice catch. He did with that left-handed. He caught it with one hand, brought it in, kind of hit off his face mask and everything. But hey, he secured the catch. That was a good catch, Schoonmaker. Brooks, honestly, inadvertently caused Dak Prescott's first interception of this game when he lost his footing on that slant route. Bam, it was pitch and catch. And the funny thing is, for the members, that Madden game, I actually catch an interception. I believe I catch an interception that way. Somebody messed up a route and I just happened to be right there. Boop. But yeah, like, this is home turf, dude. Home turf. You play on this all the time. Why are you slipping? If your cleats aren't long enough, get longer cleats. Why are you slipping? Man, that was a momentum changer for the Cowboys. That was a momentum changer for all of us in Cowboys Nation. When Dak threw that interception, when he slipped and Dak threw that interception, it was like, damn it, what could go wrong now? And they score off the turnover, stuff like that. Ah, man. But let me see what y'all saying in the chat real quick. Let me see what y'all saying. See, Sports Junkie said embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. Yes, it was super embarrassing, Sports Junkie, man. Irritated me. Ticked me right off. Like, I just, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, trying to keep my composure and everything. But let's see, Cruiser Cruise. The crowd was quiet since the start. Players looked unprepared and slow, and we kept running on first down just to barely get 2 yards. Saints are good, but wow, a terrible performance for the Cowboys. It was. It was, for real, for real. Let me get something to drink real quick. Cowboys got my throat all messed up. Yeah, it was a ish show, if you feel what I'm saying. Like, it definitely looked like we were just unprepared for what the New Orleans Saints was gonna bring us. If you even did they even look at film? I know that's a rhetorical question because they always look at film, but damn, it's like, who are you game planning for? Like, does Kubiak have you that figured out to where he knew everything that you were going to do before you even did it? Like, dang, we were super unprepared. And I actually was watching Law Nations Live, and he had brought up something that was on Twitter that Mike McCarthy had said. And Mike McCarthy was like, we were just wowed by week 1 and what we did to the Cleveland Browns. What? Huh? No. You should not be worrying about the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are done and over with. Done and over with. The next team is the New Orleans Saints. You shouldn't be worried about the Baltimore Ravens or the 49ers. You should have been worried about Derek Carr and what's his name, Clint Kubiak, and the Saints. Point blank, period. So we go in there yet again, unprepared like we were in the Green Bay game. Did you not learn anything from the Green Bay game, Mike McCarthy? This is your prove it year. This is your lame duck season. You shouldn't be losing to teams like this, but I got a sneaky suspicion that 2 of the teams out of the NFC South are going to be playoff contending teams. But, hey, that's neither here nor there. Let's go on to some more. Victor, the defense didn't show up. No, the defense didn't. Not at all. And I was just waiting for somebody to say shoot. And somebody has said, keep it a buck. Somebody has said, that's your $60 million quarterback. After this loss, somebody said that's your $60 million quarterback. I was like, were we watching the same game? And if Dak does bad, which he did bad with those 2 interceptions, one wasn't his fault. I can't give that to him, but obviously it goes to him. But the other one, you need your smoke. Like, don't throw in the triple coverage, Dak Prescott. What are you doing? You get paid $60 million to not do that. Ball security. I got to give him that smoke, but when your back is against the wall because your defense can't stop a nosebleed, literally, you get frustrated. Like, damn, we're going to have to go out and win this game. Like, I could see if the defense messed up a time or two, but it was every single drive. They weren't giving up 3 points. They were giving up 7. every single drive. No, they didn't show up. And this was a home game. Where were y'all at? At the crib playing PlayStation 5? Were y'all playing Madden at the crib? Jeez, crow. Wilson says the blueprint is already out on that defense. Also, Shanahan tree strikes again. The Shanahan tree. Why can't we only beat Sean McVay? Like, we can beat the Rams. You know, we beat the Rams pretty decently. But everybody else, Matt LaFleur, Kirk Kubiak, like, these two just manhandled us. Kyle Shanahan for the 49ers just manhandles us. What is this kryptonite that the Shanahan tree has? They all run the West Coast offense, and that's something that Mike McCarthy is known for. I ain't gonna say he's an expert at it because I can't tell right now. But man, what is it about that whole coaching tree that has the Dallas Cowboys, no matter whether it's Mike Zimmer or Dan Quinn, shook? Like, I mean, the offense had its problems. Don't act like, I'm not saying that it's completely the defense's fault, but it's completely the defense's fault. If you could have held a team to 17 points, that's gracing them 17 points, we would have won that game. Oh my goodness. Said put Cooper Rush in next week. At least he won't turn the ball over. Do you really believe that? I mean, let's just keep it a thou wow. Do you really believe that? But anyhow, we're not going to bench a $60 million quarterback for a $2 million quarterback. That is just
Dumbass boy.
That's a dumbass statement. But hey, thank you for rocking with me. I truly appreciate you, my dude. LT. All right. Angry. These run stuff offenses has been our weakness for years now. We're lucky there are not many teams that can do that, but still, the tape is out there, and the key to beat us is there. Yep. Whenever the San Francisco 49ers beat the Philadelphia Eagles that year, and they said that the playbook is out on them, we've put the book on how to beat them out. If the Dallas Cowboys don't smarten up, don't tighten up in this run defense, that's going to be the way to beat us. Out physical us. And see, I was put under the impression from the preseason play and the first game that we were going to be a physical team. In my pregame show, I said, don't let the Saints out finesse you. And they out finessed the Dallas Cowboys all day, every day. I was wondering how in the hell did number 22, I can't remember his name, from the Saints, number 22, get through the Tampa 2 defense that was being played over the top. I know you can hit the Tampa 2 in the middle, but damn, over the top? Come on. Holy moly. Oh my goodness. See, I ain't want to get mad. LC says we are in deep trouble. Angry. I don't see any improvement from last year. See, and that's the thing. What up, Big Dal? How you doing? But that's the thing. There's people been, including myself, that have said, hey, maybe we have gotten better since last year. But there were also fans that knew and that still know that defensive tackle on our team is an issue. It has been an issue, and it continues to be an issue, like getting rid of Jonathan Hankins. But we weren't world beaters when Jonathan Hankins was here. But at least we were a little bit more stable than what we put on today. Oh my God. Oh man. We got to correct this. For real. Something has to be done. Let's see. That defense lacks aggression and killer mentality. When you have players on the opposing team picking up deuce and slamming them down because they can, or you don't respond, that speaks volumes. Man, I thought we learned from last year, Cowboys Nation. I thought the players learned. Don't be pushed around. Go in there and push around. You know, that's one of those dog mentalities that Jake Ferguson has that you kind of miss when he's not on the field. He has that dog mentality. If he's going to be pushed, he's going to push back. That's what everybody needs to have. Be there for your brothers. Deuce Vaughn gets slammed unceremoniously, and it looks crazy. Go be by his side, like, yo, dog, you ain't gonna do that to my dog. What? But I don't know. Like, people say that the Dallas Cowboys defense needs to be ruled with that iron fist so that they can go in and dominate. But when you bring Mike Zimmer in, a coach that is known for having that dominant style of coaching, the same shit happens. It continues to happen. What in the hell? You know, oh my goodness, man. It's sad when you're looking at next year's draft and talking about, yeah, where the defensive tackles going to be. You know, who's going to be up for the draft and the defensive tackles? We need one. Damn, we should have addressed this. We knew. See, and that's what pisses me off about Jerry Jones is the fact that we knew what we needed. We knew we needed a running back. Screw Zeke Elliott coming back to this team. Yeah, it's a good, cool, feel-good story and all, but damn, we needed a running back in the draft. And there were so many to our selection, to our liking, to our pickings that we could have got Braylon Allen. Y'all see what Braylon Allen is doing for the New York Jets? He could have been doing that for us. But no, we're good. We're good. We're good with Zeke Elliott and Rico Dowdle. We needed defensive tackles. We're good with Mozzie. Like, Mozzie, I'm not trying to throw the book at Mozzie. I'm not trying to throw him out. Like, but shit, we gotta do something. Yeah, man, 82 people up here. Truly appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. Well, oops, rocking with your man. I truly appreciate everybody rocking with me. But if you could hit that like button, I would truly appreciate it. It helps me with the algorithms to get out to even more Dallas Cowboys fans. So please make sure you hit that like button. But let's see. Let's go to a couple more. Let's see. Cowboys by nature. Yo, angry Cowboys fan. This was one of those games Dallas owes Vegas a big loss. Man, I don't want to think of it that way. I don't. I'm already starting to see some WWE stuff, but oh man, I don't want to put that tinfoil hat on. Dallas. Anyway, it's good to see you, Cowboys by nature. Thank you. But anyway, let me continue on my spiel. But keep it a buck, Cowboys Nation. We need another dominant receiver. I ain't gonna lie to you. We need another receiver. We have CD Lamb on the field, and that's it. That's it. If opposing defenses scheme CD Lamb out of the game is over. This is why I pounded on the table for someone like Keon Coleman in the past draft. You know, Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's son. That's in the blood, y'all. Like, bring him in. But nope. Man, we're lacking another threat on this team. But then you're expected to win a Super Bowl with what you have. Seeing an obvious, you're lacking, obviously. But the talking heads, some of Cowboys Nation, they expect what they saw out there today to win us a Super Bowl. Think the defense has what it takes? I mean, judging from what happened today, and like I said, I can't wait for the answers to what happened today because, like I said, somebody got an answer for that crap. Keep it a buck. But everybody's done this. All content creators have done this today, and I am going to stick with tradition and show you the silver lining to a dark cloud. Yep. The silver lining to this dark cloud is that there was a lot of top teams that lost this week. Hey, we weren't the only ones, right, Cowboys Nation? The 49ers lost. The Dallas Cowboys obviously lost. The Detroit Lions lost. The Baltimore Ravens lost. But I can bet my bottom dollar that the Dallas Cowboys loss will be the first loss at the top of the hour whenever First Take, First Things First, Speak, the facility, whatever show that they have for the 4 and 3 letter networks is going to be at the top of the hour. The Cowboys lose to the New Orleans Saints. It's game 2. Ah, man, y'all saw at the first of this live, you got Stephen A over there laughing at the Cowboys. Like, dude, are you going to do this every single time the Dallas Cowboys lose? Like, this is the second game of the season, dude. Second game. Were you laughing at the Cincinnati Bengals because they lost the first game of the season? No, you weren't, Stephen A. Stop being a hater. Jeez, I'm crow. I hate haters like that. Does that make me a hater, though? But you're going to have the Dan Orlovskis, the Shady McCoys, and all those talking heads, all the Cowboys haters dancing at the fact that we lost today. What I ask you, angry Cowboys fans, is to just pump the brakes a little bit. You know, join me in pumping the brakes a little bit. It's just too early in the season to panic. We have time to recognize what went wrong today. They get to go back. They get to watch film. They get to see what happened, what went wrong, and hopefully turn this thing around. We had that type of situation that happened last year. Y'all remember, it was actually the game that I started my channel on, the Arizona Cardinals. They mollywopped us, and we went back to the drawing board. We lost to the San Francisco 49ers, but after that, it was on and popping. It was on. We went on a streak. So just pump the brakes a little bit. You know, I just hope that Jerry and Stephen Jones they're open to try to, do some trading for a running back before the trade deadline happens, because we truly need a number one back in that backfield. Like I said before, I just feel this running back by committee thing, it's trash, y'all. It's washed. I don't mean no disrespect, but no defense respects this run game. It seems like it does more harm than good. Like, for real, but remember that question that everybody asked, was it the Panthers or was it the Saints? I gotta tip my hat, y'all. It was the Saints. The Saints are something dangerous. Judging from the first 2 games, the Saints are nothing to be played with. And that question, if it was the Browns or if it was the Cowboys, it must have been the Browns and the dysfunction with Deshaun Watson, why we were able to go in there and just manhandle their team. We had an off week. Week 2, we had an off week. Come on now. But it's time to sit and just truly think about what the hell is going on that allows us to get our asses kicked at home. I'm trying to figure out that whole philosophy. How do we get our ass kicked the last 2 times at home? Man. But the good thing about it is, it's like I said, it's early and we get to take our lumps early. We get to learn our lessons early. We're not the team that's actually going through the season fairly decent and then learning a lesson at the end of the season that could cause us to lose an NFC East championship, an NFC East title, or even the number 1 seed, So it's good to take your lumps within the first 4 games of the season. You don't want to go 0-4 because there may not be any coming back from that. But to be 1-1 going into week 3, it's okay. It's okay, Cowboys Nation. But the only bad thing about it is that your opponent for week 3 is coming in, I believe, 0-2, right? They're coming in 0-2. They're coming in a pissed off 0-2. The Ravens, yeah, they're mad. I mean, Zay Flowers and Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. That is a terrible. That's a terrible threesome right there. No Diddy. Damn. But they're going to be looking to get their first win of the year against the Dallas Cowboys. We can't let that happen. I believe that's a home game if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, the Cowboys versus the Ravens. The Ravens come down to AT&T Stadium. We got 2 games back to back at home. Can we get a little bit of redemption if we go to that game? If we allow them to come in and we beat the Baltimore Ravens, then this team can get a little respect back from what happened, today. So right now, yes, today you want to use the day to answer the media's questions and, to watch what happened because like y'all ain't got no plane rides home. So you can go right home, check out what happened, what went wrong, and just correct it. Correct it for the next game. There's enough time to figure out the bugs and turn it around, Cowboys Nation. Gee, so am I panicking? Are you panicking? Y'all let me know in the comment section if you're panicking after the second game of the season. But am I panicking? No, I'm not. I'm not panicking. I'm not concerned when it comes to this loss. I'm just irritated by how we lost. If we even would have lost like 35-38, something like that, respectably, take my lumps. Yeah. But damn, we allow them to come in our house to hang a 40 burger on us? For real? So it was the way we lost that pissed me off, bars. But one thing the Dallas Cowboys love to do is take a hard loss, no Diddy, and come back with a vengeance the following week. So the Dallas Cowboys lose a game, then they usually come back in full force the following week. So I'm hoping that they'll come back in full force against the Baltimore Ravens and show the NFL that, we are a force to be reckoned with as well. People have off weeks. Let's go in there and show them that we are for real, because right now I bet people are thinking that the Dallas Cowboys are a joke. For real. Oh, yeah, it's insanity. Y'all think they're going to do something else this season. They're just going to do the same thing. No, it's just you're going to have the same expectation of the Dallas Cowboys. But also I have these, the Dak haters that are saying the whole $60 million thing, and that's your $60 million guy, and he's supposed to get you out of that situation. The Saints won the toss. So even if the defense, who couldn't stop a nosebleed, oh my God, my neighbor's bringing out the power tools. He didn't do it the whole day. Now he wants to do it while I'm live. But anyway, so if you hear power tools in the background, it's him. But damn, he made me lose my train of thought. See, the fact that we lose and the fact that my neighbor once come out and just saw the whole place down, and he's had all day to do it. Anyway, we need to figure this out, Cowboys Nation. We truly do. We need to figure this out. Is it the players? I said this earlier. Is it the players or is it the scheme? Is it the talent or is it the coaching? At this point, it's not Jerry or Stephen Jones. We can't put any blame on Jerry and Stephen Jones. It's on the players and the coaches that are out on the field. Here it is, once again, where we get our asses kicked by a coach from the Shanahan tree. I don't understand it. Why is the Shanahan tree our kryptonite? I don't know, but we better figure it out. Remember, we play the 49ers again this year. We better figure it out and figure it out now and figure it out before we have to go to Levi's Stadium, because we play them in Santa Clara again. Go figure. We play the Carolina Panthers in Carolina again, second year in a row. I don't understand how the scheduling goes in the NFL, but it's irritating. Anyway, now let's go up to you guys' comments, get y'all posts and everything. Want to hear what y'all got to say before we get up out of here, because I don't want to take all the time up from other Dallas Cowboys content creators that want to give their tea, spill their whole raw and uncut live. So I don't want to take from that. So let's go ahead and see. Oh no. Uh-oh. Somebody got to say it, but Parsons just don't show up for big games. For the rest of the defense, just ridiculous. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're right. Somebody was going to say it. Somebody was going to say it. Man, I have been talking to, there's this person online, and I believe he watches the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel. So if I'm talking about you, please acknowledge it next time we on Facebook, all right? But this guy calls Micah Parsons Casper because he says in big games, Micah Parsons just doesn't show up. Like in big games, Micah Parsons goes like for 2 tackles and 1 assisted, like I think he did today. But his name's not called out on the field. Bro. Ah, man. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about Parsons that way because he is a difference maker. He can be a difference maker. And I saw that difference maker against Cleveland. Maybe it was because Cleveland didn't have their 2 offensive starting tackles, but I seen it last night. I seen it last week. Yeah, man, Sports Junkie, go live, man. Yeah, definitely go live because like I said, I ain't gonna spend too much time on here. I truly appreciate it if you were waiting on me or whatever. Truly appreciate that. And drop in on your live and speak my mind. You want to come on here and speak your mind, bro? You want to come on, let me know. Just throw it up in the chat and we'll get it going. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, see, Cowboy by nature. Jerry needs a real running back. We don't have a real competent running back. Boom. Joe says it too. Our offense needs a run game, better running backs, and a better run scheme. Nobody fears our rushing attack. That's the issue. And Jerry don't seem to realize. Like, yo, Sports Junkie, all right, bet. Here you go. Throw it up in the comment section. There it is, brother. It's hot in here. It's either hot in here or I done made it hot. Or the Cowboys made it hot for me. Damn, no diddy. But I went ahead and threw it on in there. You go ahead and if you're feeling frog, get jumped. Yeah, zombie scheme matters. Scheme definitely matters. And today we didn't have a scheme. It looks like we were so unprepared. It was ridiculous. On the defensive side of the ball, like, man, y'all, what, they have 1 3 and out today? Like, for real. But let's keep it in perspective, Cowboys Nation. If you have been following me, if you have been following a lot of the people that I rock with, people have told you to temper your expectations. So once the offseason started, people told you, temper your expectation. What's going on, Game Time, Brian? But people have told you, remember how the Joneses treated this offseason. And remember how they didn't get you the players that you needed in order for this team to succeed. Remember that. And here it is on full display. Nobody can get that blame. Like, you knew what we needed. But y'all hear that? But Jay, for real. $240 million for 19 points. Word, bro. You that casual dude. For real. Are you that casual? Come on, man. You just done. I just watch football, man. Don't be that casual, dude, because this doesn't fall on Dak Prescott. This is like the opposite of what happened with the 49ers in the playoffs the other year. Like the defense couldn't stop anything today. Because the Saints won the coin toss, the Saints could have went down there, scored. We could have tied. Then they would have scored again. Then we would have tied. Then it would have just back and forth like ping pong. That could have been 100. The offense could have been 100. But if the defense couldn't get one stop, they did get an interception, which Dak gave it right back to the damn. Oh my God. Gave it right back to the New Orleans Saints. Damn. Man. But yo, I'm 100 when I say, when I say that this isn't Dak. This isn't on Dak. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? But anyway, yo, Sports Junkie, I put up the link, bruh. Come on, say hi. But this ain't I can't give you that, dude. I can't give you that. But let's go ahead, bring my homie in here. Bring my homie in here, see what he got to say. What's going on, Sports Junkie, man? How you doing?
Hold on real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This is just crazy. Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear him, chat? Y'all let us know if you can hear him.
This some bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
This some bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? Now, I got a question.
What's happening?
All week we heard Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs say we didn't use all our plays. Did they use all their scheme plays today? Did they use all the scheme plays today? Because all I was told was y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Well, what happened, man? What happened, bro? What happened, man? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And like I said in the comment section, bro, they need to call Micah Parsons. Stay off that damn podcast, bro. Y'all, the way y'all got embarrassed up off in here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. I'm damn near I'm embarrassed for them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know us, a lot of the fans don't understand. They just gotta deal with the loss. You know what I'm saying? They can go about their business. When you put yourself out on YouTube as like be making videos and shit, man, I got people all in my comments killing me, bro. Like I'm getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I take it a little more personal. And it's all good, fun and games, you know what I mean? But then you got people that want to blame this loss on Dak. Like, just say you don't like that man, bro. Like, just call it what it is, man. Everybody's seen that receiver fall. You know what I'm saying? So, and one note, y'all want him to throw with anticipation. That was an anticipation throw. You know what I mean? If that dude didn't fall, it would have hit him. You see what I'm saying? He fell, it was a pick. Now, the second pick was that fault. But what you expect the man to do when he forced it, when we down, 15, 16, 17 points?
That's exactly. Exactly. It's like we don't have a run game. So you're forcing it on Dak Prescott's arm yet again. The defense can't stop a nosebleed. So you're forcing it on Dak Prescott's arm. You're forcing him because there's been a statistic out there years prior that once Dak Prescott reaches 30 pass attempts, he starts to throw interceptions.
Right.
Like, damn, what does people expect him to do in this situation? It's just beyond me, man.
Hey, check this out too. Now I want to see how many people say Micah Parsons don't deserve his money tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? In the playoff game, he didn't do shit. And I like Micah Parsons, but it's facts over feelings over here. In the playoff game, he didn't do shit. In the Cleveland game, he crawling up the field. In this game, I don't remember seeing him do nothing. I don't even remember. Did he play today? I don't even remember him playing. Only time I seen him on the field was he was looking up the scoreboard getting blown out. Now, I want to see how many people say he don't deserve his money. Now, I want to see his brother come out and say all this other stuff. Because if you really want to keep it real, bro, we should have got blown out more than we did. That CeeDee Lamb touchdown, dude missed the tackle. You know what I'm saying? We take the points, but that shouldn't even happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, bro. Like I don't even know what to say, man.
Yeah, when CD caught that pass and both those guys whiffed on that tackle, I'm like, Jesus, really? Like, CD Lamb should have been out of bounds by now. Like, how did y'all both whiff on that tackle?
Hey, man, I could be wrong, bro. I could be wrong. We can play the Saints 10 times, bro. They'll beat us 8 of them. Listen, man, we don't got the necessary pieces to beat a team like the Saints right now. So we just got to be glad they're not in our division. You know what I mean? Because Philly, they don't have that type of scheme. Like somebody asked me about, I think it was Angie, asked me about Baltimore. Baltimore don't have that type of offense to do to us what the Saints did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see how you stop the Saints with our team. Like, they didn't do nothing fancy, bro. They just ran the ball at us. It wasn't
But I mean, but they did, they did use motion and everything to gain leverage on other sides. Like it's that, and I hate to sound so stereotypical, and I said it before, but that Shanahan tree seems like the only one that we can beat from it is Sean McVay, but everybody else we just struggle with.
Yeah. Hey, man, this is what I believe. I believe that game was winnable, bro. I believe the offense is going to win that game, but you cannot let the defense just listen. Even in the Super Bowl, people won't tell you this, but even in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes played like shit, bro. He didn't win that Super Bowl. His defense held up until late in the game till he got it going. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, do y'all remember that Super Bowl Atlanta against the Patriots? Remember, it was 28-3 at halftime. You know what I'm saying? They got a few stops. Tom Brady came back and won the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the defense played a bad first half. Okay, cool. Bad first half, we got it. Come out, bro, and get some stops. We can win this game. You know what I mean? Did they even punt today? Did they punt? I think did they punt today?
What?
Garbage time or something? Hey,
what?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I just
and Baltimore is going to be a tough game. Didn't Baltimore lose today?
Yep, Baltimore is 0-2 right now.
0-3.
Yeah.
So one of us is going to be 1-2 or 0-3.
Yep.
Man,
and that was the thing. That's why I was hoping. I'm like, man, we need to go in there. We need to go into Baltimore and be 2-0, just in case we do suffer a loss. Well, we're not going to Baltimore. They're coming to us. But when Baltimore comes into town, I was hoping that we were going to be 2-0 so that if we did lose it, we would be still sitting above 500. But we got no choice. We got to go in there and win that. And that's how I look at it. I know people are like, yeah, it's just the third game. And I had said this is just the second game, but you don't want to go down, 1-2. You don't want to go down in the standings like that.
With this week, with all those teams losing today, this is a perfect opportunity to get above everybody, man. Now we gotta hope Philly lose tomorrow and shit. I don't like needing other teams to lose, man, because we lost. Now we gotta hope for them to lose or some shit, man. Come on, man.
Right.
Come on, man.
And I hate to do this, but who does Philly play?
They play Atlanta, don't they? No, they play.
Yep. They play Atlanta and Philly, man. They're gonna win that. They're gonna win that.
Baltimore has an overall better team than the Cowboys. Yeah, man, but I don't know, man. I ain't gonna agree with that right now. It was just 2 games, so I don't know. You know what I mean? But I think Derek Carr is a better passer of the football than Lamar. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That deep ball that Derek Carr hit us with, I don't think Lamar can do that. I don't think he'll stay in the pocket long enough. He's gonna take off running. So Baltimore's scheme fit us a little better, bro, because they don't do all this shit that the Saints did, man. The Saints just beat us, bro. There's no way you can make an excuse for that. We got beat, bro, like demolished. Like there's no way to even explain it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. There's no way to even explain it. That's why in the games like this, that's why you need them old school coaches like the Jimmy Johnsons and those type of players, because they wouldn't go back, be able to. If this was an away game, man, remember, did you hear the story that he didn't even let them eat?
Yeah, he wouldn't even let them eat after the loss.
Yeah, man.
Like they get pampered nowadays, but like Angie says on this, on the comment right there, it says we need a dog mentality. And on defense today, there was not a dog mentality. And I've also heard that you know, you watch Jay Tuck. Jay Tuck, he says the Dallas Cowboys are the bullies. You know, they're the bullies that'll pick on the less fortunate, but then when somebody comes that's about their height or bigger, they're like, we don't want no problems.
Right.
Like the
Hey,
Cowboys need to not be that.
I watched your video earlier today, and you said something that made sense, man. And you were right. If the Cowboys would have won that coin toss, this probably would have been a whole different game. Because if we went down and scored first, man, they would, that's when they at their best. The pass rush should be on, you know what I mean, and all this, man. Then when we went up, because where was all them dogs at, bro? I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, bro, but I don't just take up for Dak Prescott and kill everybody else. I kill whoever need be. And right now, the defense was not there, bro. I didn't see Kendrick. I didn't see Overshawn. I didn't see none of these players we was talking all week about last week. I didn't see none of that, bro. I didn't see none of that. None of that. Where was the seatbelt? 2 games in, you got a nickname. What happened to the seatbelt, bro? I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. The defense got slaughtered. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing the way we got done. If we would just lost, I can take that. I never thought we was going undefeated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
No.
You know what I'm saying? This remind me of that old school song with Ice Cube, bro. We got bent over with no Vaseline, bro.
Oh Lord, no Vaseline.
No Vaseline, bro. No Vaseline, bro. This isn't even the Saints, bro. This should be the assaults or something, the criminals. the way they did us, bro. the way they did us, man.
The New Orleans Assaults just
came
in our house and robbed us.
Yeah, my phone had 46 missed calls and text messages. My YouTube just alerts is going all off. I'm getting killed,
bro. And anybody that rocks with the Angry Cowboys fan channel, I am getting killed in that song that I put up. Oh, Lord have mercy. People putting laughing faces in the comment section, and I can't do nothing but accept it because we got our ass kicked.
Bro.
Point blank.
Dude had 4 touchdowns. Was it 4 or 3?
Alvin Kamara, I believe he had I believe he had 3, but I don't want to. I
think he had 4 touchdowns, bro.
I don't want to misspeak. Let me see. We can get to the player stats. Alvin Kamara had 3 touchdowns.
He had 3.
115 yards, 3 touchdowns, 5.8 per carry.
Yeah, and then the touchdowns he was having, he was clowning us, dropping the ball at the.
I'm like, dude. Whenever somebody comes in the AT&T and is able to beat the Cowboys, they chest boom, they pump their chest out real big.
Somebody said 4. Somebody said 4.
Huh?
They said 4. He had 4 touchdowns.
Unless he had a receiving touchdown. I'm looking at rushing. Alvin Kamara had 1 receiving touchdown, so yes, 4 altogether.
Think about that, bro. 4 touchdowns, bro. Think about that. And then another thing. We have what's up with this running back? Listen, bro.
Bro.
Why they might well just bring Dalvin Cook and let him be the starting running back, bro? Because this running back by committee stuff, it's not working, bro. It's not working. I seen, was it Jay Tuck? One of them said, I didn't hear Jay Tuck say it, but I seen Landlord. I seen Landlord say something about Jay Tuck, or one of them made a thing about Trey Lance to Miami for a running back. Maybe they need to look into that, man. Maybe they need to look into that because he's asking to come up, Angry.
Who?
Game Time. The link is in the chat, bro.
Yeah. I'll throw the link to you again. Game Time.
I'm embarrassed, bro. Like what? Listen, this is one of them games, Kinfolk. I'm being honest, man, and maybe I could be overreacting because I'm in my feelings right now. But I like to tell the truth, bro. This is one of them games when you go back and look at the film. What do you change, bro? What do you change? It just seemed like you don't have the pieces. Sometimes you don't have the pieces, bro. Like, how do you change this? Like, if you go look at film, you can say, okay, we could have done that better. We could have changed this. That was a play. But in this situation, what do film tell you other than y'all not deserve to be on the field with them?
Right.
Am I wrong? Am I overreacting? Am I over chat? Am I overreacting? Am I?
You ain't overreacting at all.
Like, what do film tell you with this game?
That we got to tighten up on defense. That we got to tighten up. But hey, I'm about to bring on Game Time Brian real quick. Game Time in the building. What's going on with your Game Time?
Crazy, bro. This is crazy.
Game Time Brian.
What up,
Yeah,
man?
I'm trying to get my camera. I don't know why it's not working here.
Oh, okay, word.
See,
Yeah, just give
another
me a
thing.
sec.
See, Lamb almost got killed today. Man, listen, bro. That's why we need another receiver too. Cause you see that hit he took? Man, I thought he was about to be in concussion protocol or something, man.
Like, yeah, people are gonna key off on CD Lamb. They're gonna key off on him, and we don't have a backup just in case something happens and he were to go down. Your number one receiver would be Brandon Cooks. Like, I was thinking about that during the draft this year. Like, what happens when if CD Lamb goes down? You know, knock on wood. Hopefully that never happens. But oh no. Taz, it says Dak is mentally weak. I don't know about all that, fam. I can't co-sign that, bro, because when you've gone through what that young man has gone through off the field, you can't say that he's weak. Keep it a buck. But let me take that off so we can see Game Time. Brian, what's up, man? Oh,
Yo, what's going on, man? How are you?
You know, just coping.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know where you start here. I don't think how anybody could say it's on Dak. That's ridiculous. I am going to be critical, but that when you look back at the game, I heard what you guys were saying. It was not on Dak, but we could sit here and say who we don't like. I ripped Micah during the game because he disappeared. That's a fact, but I'm not going to say I don't want Micah Parsons. It's not, here's the frustrating part for a Cowboy fan, and that is the last time we stepped onto that field in front of those fans, we embarrassed ourselves in a playoff game, okay? Surprisingly enough, we were the same amount of favorite against the Green Bay Packers as where we were against this game today. So, so I don't know if we're sniffing our own headlines over a good win last week, but let's face it, far, far from perfect. I mean, we played a second half where we had 45 total yards. So it's frustrating. Now, the good thing is, I would say, is we have it doesn't matter if you lose by 3 or if you lose by 40, it only counts as one loss. But I don't know about you guys. I'm not going to be flexing, predicting wins against the Ravens, the 49ers, and I know they lost. This team has to prove it to me. And the good teams, Sports Junkie and Angry, the good teams know how to beat the bad teams and the good teams. You just can't be hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. Ultimately, I think it falls on the coaching. Okay, you can't fire the players. You have a good quarterback. Now, and I don't want to take care of your show, but did I not? No. I mean, did I hate Dak's throw? Because listen, if anybody's played ball, you know that if somebody's double and triple teamed, well, there's got to be a single somewhere on that field. Why aren't we taking that shot, especially over the middle? That's the only thing I would say about Dak today is that the game was over anyway, but it just more adds insult to injury when he throws it over the middle into double/triple coverage. I know it's CD, but come on, man, that's easy. Go hit Brandon Cooks, make him make a play. I mean, there is a time and place to do that, but that's not what lost the game. They lost the game before they came out on the field, obviously. They weren't ready to play. They punted once. I heard Angry, I think, asked Sports Junkie if they punted. Yeah, they punted one time in the second half when it was it was gone.
It's out of reach, yeah.
It's embarrassing. Hey, just imagine if you're paying for tickets. Okay, I would have been booing my living head off, because, and you said it, Angry, we don't have a running game. Our running game was non-existent. I don't like, and I'll just finish with this. My main problem was Mike McCarthy's play calling was horrendous. It was horrendous. Nothing. built off of anything. We had Rico Dowdle in for a play or two. Then we had Deuce Vaughn. Just give him a series. At some point you got to settle on a back, guys. I'm not saying you're going to run him 30 times, but
Right.
there is no rhythm. There is no rhythm. A very, very frustrating game. A loss is a loss, so it doesn't matter what the score was, but it's embarrassing. I'm a little embarrassed. I was like, Jesus, we're flexing after last week saying, oh my God, look what we got with the linebackers. Look what we got with the D linemen. Jordan Phillips taking control in the middle. And then we come back with this, and we couldn't stop anybody. Now, I did hear Sports Junkie I was wrong on the Saints. You're right. I was wrong. I did not think they were going to be a good football team. And clearly I was wrong after 2 weeks. They're
looking pretty dominant.
I mean, I have a lot of Eagle fans that watch my live stream during the game, and they were trolling me the whole game. It was rough. But you play them next week. Good luck. Good luck, man. We all got to play them. So anyway, other than that, how you guys doing?
Go ahead.
No, I'm done, man. I don't want to take over. I just hopped on. I got done my reaction video. I said, let me hop on for a few minutes with you guys. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. We can't have nice things.
Andy, can I respond to what he said?
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't want to take over your show, man.
You do.
I'm going to hop off for you. I won't stay on.
Hey, well, listen. Game time. I agree with what you said when you said that it's just one loss and you win by 3 or 20 and stuff like that. I agree with you. But where I don't agree with you is the way we got beat. This is more like, listen, bro, you know how you get into a fight, you might fight dude again or something like that. It was a close fight. But sometimes you just get your ass whooped, bro. You can't whoop that dude. You can't whip that dude, bro. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just can't whip that dude, bro. This is one of them losses. This is one of them type of whoopings. You just can't whip that dude.
I would agree with you.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You can't whoop him.
I agree with you, but I've been there years ago. I mean, it's been a while, but I've been there where we got smoked by Philly and yet beat them at home and then beat them again in the playoffs. You know what I mean? I know what you're saying, but
Philly in our division though, so we more familiar with them. I haven't seen Dallas get their ass whipped like this even
since last year in the playoffs.
Nah, this was worse.
I don't think so. I don't know about that. We didn't make Green Bay punt at all. This was Green Bay all over. This was.
I mean, just even off stakes alone, I think that Green Bay game would constitute as being worse.
I mean, that's obviously for that, but I mean, just think, man. This is the next game. This is your home opener,
bro. They scrimmaged against us, bro. This was almost like varsity scrimmaging against freshmen, bro. They was practicing shit out there on us, bro. And then to say your thing too about Mike McCarthy, it's hard for Mike McCarthy to because the playbook is cut in half because no run game. So some plays are based off opening up the run game. You see what I'm saying? And we have none. So you kind of gotta like.
But we ran the ball decent last week. They just don't stick with the run. They just didn't stick. Yeah, but early on, I thought Rico, he came out okay. And then we started those sweeps, those negative plays, and then you're behind the sticks. And the bottom line is your defense didn't stop the other team. So again, I'm not going to just put it at McCarthy, but I think ultimately it's your head coach's job to get your team A ready to play, and B, he put him in a position to be successful. And I just didn't feel like there was any sort of rhythm. Now, I would say this to you. I hear what you're saying, Sports Junkie. What you say is correct. But when you lose the line of scrimmage, you can lose to anybody. And I say that, Look at Arizona Cardinals last year, who was not a good team. Don't look at this year's Arizona Cardinals and say, oh, is he? No, they were not a good team last year. Yet they did the exact same thing to us in Arizona, and we never win in Arizona. I get it. We actually have good success against New Orleans. New Orleans this was my fear with the game. And I'm going to tell you, I thought Mike Zimmer was a positive, like when we brought him in. I'm not here to say he's not going to be, but I said this the other day when me and Primetime Phil were doing our live stream. I said, I expect Mike Zimmer to play man. And, because you cannot play zone against David Carr right now because he's getting the ball out too quick. So you need man guys. You need to jam them at the line of scrimmage just to slow them up a little bit. You cannot let them get free releases, and you need to somehow stop the run. They didn't, none of that. They let them get free releases, and we did stop the run at times, but as soon as they got that lead, they were ahead of us in the chains. We got out coached as far as he called a hell of a game. That the offensive coordinator for New Orleans Saints, he had us guessing. We're not that bad, Sports Junkie. You know that. We're not that bad than what you saw today. But that's what happens when you get out coached and out schemed. And that's my opinion. Micah Parsons, I get frustrated with him, but he's a hell of a football player. That's on Mike Zimmer. I'm sorry, Mike Zimmer's got to put him in a position. I didn't see him lined up in the A gap very often, did you? I thought we were going to see all these, we only used 3 plays out of the playbook. Well, it looks like you used the same 3 again, because I saw Micah lining up over and over and over on the ends, running around, like getting nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my frustration, people. Hello, everybody.
I feel that the raw and uncut. Yes. But right here, DC says, what happens when you spend your money on your franchise quarterback? That F's with
There's plenty of money to go around, man. There's plenty of money to go around. They're $25 million under the cap now. I mean, that's not the issue. The Dallas Cowboys have done a great job snowing all the fans thinking it's about the money. Look at teams like Miami. Look at all the good teams. They could pay anybody you want to pay. You can. Stop it with the money, because that has nothing to do with it. If you're going to blame the ownership, blame the fact that they won't add a free agency with some impact. You can draft all you want, but if you're not going to go out and get a piece that may put you over the top, I'm not talking Linval Joseph and Jordan Phillips for the bottom dollar. I'm not talking that. I'm talking go out and get me somebody with some, a stout defensive lineman, These guys are rotational pieces that we're counting on. And Mozzie Smith, I don't know what you guys think. He was a no-show yet again today. Not good. Not good for Mozzie. And Mark, my buddy Mark, he loves himself some Mozzie Smith, and he met Mozzie's mother at training camp. Sweetheart, everything's great. Dude, he ain't getting the job done. I'm just saying. He's not a starting tackle in the league. He's a rotational piece at best. That's all we got is rotational pieces. And you saw, like Sports Junkie said, we didn't match up well with this team today. So,
hey, Angry, what would you do? What would you do? Would you try to bring in pieces or try to fix what we got?
Fix what you got.
Where do we go from here, Angry?
Where do we go from here? Well, you gotta go back to the drawing board. You have to look in-house and see what the hell went wrong today so that we can stop it from growing wrong in the future. But also, don't limit yourself to not look outside the box, to not look at who will be able to acquire maybe in a trade or something. We do have extra capital as far as draft capital coming this year, so we could put a package together where we could get a much needed player. But Jerry and Stephen Jones ain't going.
Yeah, they're not doing that now. But I just mean, that's if you're going to blame. I mean, it's just a bad day at the office.
It was.
That's all. I'm not going to read anything more into it. If anything, I'll ask Sports Junkie this. How do you think we look just early? How do you think we look next week?
Say it again.
How do you think we look for next week at home against a 0-2 physical Ravens team that's going to be playing desperate?
I don't know how we link, because I heard somebody say, I don't know if it was you or Angry. Oh, we didn't come and play. We did come to play. We can't. I seen them hyping up before the game. We can't. I don't want to listen to those excuses. We came to play. We just got mollywopped, bro. And if we come next week with this same, let me tell you something. The only chance I give us next week is because the Saints don't have the scheme. I mean, the Ravens don't have the schemes that the Saints have. And I don't think the Ravens have the personnel the Saints have to do that to us. Derrick Henry is a running back I wanted, you know what I'm saying? But he's not shifty like Kamara and all these other running backs. So he's going to be like, they're going to try to power us. I think we good with that. Teams that's going to try to run right at us, we're going to stop all that. But the team with these motion plays and all this, you know what I mean? And Lamar Jackson, he's not a good thrower of the football like Derek Carr. People might not want to hear that, bro. But Derek Carr is a better thrower than Lamar Jackson, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, I would agree with that.
So they don't have the weapons and the stuff to do that to us. You know what I mean?
I would definitely agree with that. I mean, you're right there, but hey, listen, everybody's.
I think we'll beat the Ravens.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I would have rather have won the NFC game. I'll just be honest with you. We needed to, when it comes down to the end of the season, you're going to need these tiebreakers. But, maybe we beat the Saints and we lose to the Ravens. We're 2-0. We're sniffing ourselves. Now everybody's going to be loud and on this team. The pressure is on this team. Everybody in the chat or whoever can say it's not. You're just sadly mistaken. There's a lot of pressure on this football team, and that's brought on by the front office not giving these coaches long-term security.
Right.
You can't fire the coaches. The quarterback ain't going nowhere, people. So I saw a lot of people wanting to trade Micah. Yeah, I was frustrated, but I love Micah. I think he's still an unbelievable player. He's going to be fine. I'm disappointed in Mike Zimmer. I only say that because I just predicted 2 days ago that we would not play zone because of this would happen, Sports Junkie. I literally said that with Primetime Till. I said we cannot play zone against this team. David Carr is in it, not just last week. I'm talking over the last 6 games, Sports Junkie. David Carr is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. People laugh at him. I said David Carr was going to be my, God forbid we lost Dak, then maybe we could get David Carr after the season. And people go, oh, my God, he's horrible. I'm like, he's actually playing pretty well. Mm-hmm. Where he gets in trouble is when he holds on to the football, like most quarterbacks, but especially David Carr.
See, that's the thing, bro. I agree with you.
It's never as bad as it is. Your losses are never as bad, and your wins, like when we blow people out, are never as big. That's just my opinion.
Listen, though, this what I think needs to happen. And then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let y'all finish up. This is what I think needs to happen. Mike McCarthy need to adjust to that Shanahan shit. Because it seems like everybody that Shanahan got that Shanahan system, he make their quarterbacks look unbelievable. Look at Purdy over there. Purdy is not that good of a quarterback. He's over there with Shanahan.
But isn't that on Zimmer?
Hold on, I know, but listen, I'm talking about the offense side of the ball. Mike McCarthy might need to develop the Shanahan system because if y'all was watching the game, all them coaches that come from the Shanahan system do this type of shit to us all the time, bro. This is like our kryptonite. This is our kryptonite. What's his name? The other quarterback before Purdy. I forgot his name right now. But anyway, he makes all these.
Jimmy.
Jimmy G. Shanahan makes all these quarterbacks look good, bro. All of them. Even Jared Goff, when he was over there with the Rams, he was over there with that coach up over there. Everybody that run this type of system, bro, their quarterback and their offense look great. It got people on here talking about Derek Carr is this good. Well, why he wasn't that good before? It's because he get over here in these type of systems, bro. Maybe they need to bring this system to Dallas, bro. Because obviously this old school shit that you ran with Aaron Rodgers, it ain't it no more, man. It just ain't.
And see, that's another thing that I want to touch base on is the fact, do you think that the Cowboys are stuck in their ways? Do you think that the Dallas Cowboys should start to look at more younger head coaches to get into the philosophy and minds of younger head coaches around the NFL?
Yes, but the thing about it is, though, what people don't want to realize this, bro. I seen somebody talking about it earlier today. I forgot who chat I was in live. Jerry Jones is not going to allow the type of coach to come in here that we need, bro. You know what I'm saying? Remember Sean Payton was going to come? We could have got Sean Payton years ago. They're not going to come over here to be Jerry Jones flunky. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Look what Campbell done to the Lions. They lost today, but they've been balling. You know what I'm saying? That type of coach, Jerry is not going to allow to come over here. So I wouldn't be shocked if we see breaking news tomorrow. Mike McCarthy signs for 2 more extensions just after we got beat. Would that surprise y'all?
Oh,
it wouldn't surprise me, bro. Because this is the type of stuff Jerry does, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jerry will fire Mike and then bring in Zimmer for the head coach. This is the type of shit he do, bro. This type of shit he do, bro. Like I wouldn't like. It's not. Hey, man, listen, man.
Game time. Do you think we should go younger in the head coaching situation?
We're talking about head coaches after 2 weeks, huh?
Oh,
No,
Lord,
no.
yeah.
I'm not
Man.
talking about firing him.
We're,
I'm just talking about
we're,
the offense.
we're screwed, man. If that's what we're doing, then we're screwed. But
No. I'm not saying
no,
fire. This
I'm the
wasn't
one
a
that said
fire the coach. This wasn't a
I
fire
was on
coach.
board with firing him after the playoff game. So I hear what you're saying, but I'm not a fan of the end season. I
No,
just
no.
think
No. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying fire the coach. I'm saying make adjustments in the season. Mike
well,
McCarthy,
yeah, I know
make
he
adjustments
will.
to this offense, man. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I mean, can we agree? As much as I thought McCarthy dropped the ball today, he normally doesn't. He's won 12 games in a row for 3 straight seasons. So I
Yeah.
don't think that we're going in the tank. I just want to, as upset as I am, it's never as bad as it looks when you lose, and it's never as good as it is when we blow somebody out. You know how it works. Now, I think we're in a tough spot next week. You have a little more confidence than I do about us beating the Ravens, but I think we can. And I totally agree with you, Sports Junkie, that David Carr is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. We struggle with guys who can get out, but maybe with our defense, we're better suited to play the Jalen Hurtses, the Lamar Jacksons, with the Overshown as the spy. It kind of simplifies things. We did talk about, and I'll just end with this. We did talk about before the season that maybe this Mike Zimmer thing may take a little while, because you remember Mike Nolan. Now, I'm not trying to compare Mike Nolan to Mike Zimmer, but Mike Nolan, there was a very complex defense. Again, it looked good last week, but albeit against a guy who couldn't hit the broadside of a barn in Deshaun Watson. He was off. They had two backup offensive linemen, a left tackle and I believe a guard. So it was, or no, maybe it was both tackles were out. So everything kind of lined up for us last week, and we still struggled in the second half as far as on offense. It's going to take a little bit, just frustrating day. But I hear you, Sports Junkie. I hear you. That's a tough matchup for us, which is why I thought we wouldn't play zone. And the fact that we played zone, you needed to get home quick, and we couldn't get home at all. And it was just scary. It was scary. And once they got up, then it kept the run alive. You knew they were going to throw a lot of screens. That's what they do. They're going to take their shot. Dak had his one opportunity early in the game where. And I got a lot of it. I even said it myself. I said, dude, you're a $60 million man. You got to make that pass. CD was open. You saw the dime that Shaheed caught by little old David Carr, so it was kind of frustrating that Dak couldn't hit that pass.
Right.
I think that's fair criticism.
Oh, yeah. And Angry Cowboys family, we hit a milestone. Got 229 people in here. So if y'all could please hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Right now, I got my gentleman on here, Sports Junkie, and I got Game Time Brian, and we just talking about the game that just happened.
Look at this comment right here.
Oh yeah.
I forgot who said it. I want to give him credit for this because I believe this. It said, I don't know if it was a him or her. I'm sorry, forgive me. But it said Zimmer was brought in here for Shanahan. That's what I believe that. 49ers has been our kryptonite, bro. So
he's got a good record against Shanahan.
Okay, cool. Right. So you bring Zimmer in here for that? Now for that, like how many plays did you use today? Because all I heard was we're gonna use 3 plays, man. Wait till y'all see these other plays and all this other stuff, bro. What happened? And I know it's only one game or this is our second game. I'm not saying that, bro. But sometime, man, you gotta look yourself in the face and just be real. That way the Saints beat us don't look like just no one game. They look like they're way better and way better coached than us. Everybody keep thinking about it like, oh, Terrell, you're panicking because it's just one game. No, I know it's one game as far as the seeding in the playoffs and all that. We ain't gonna play them no more. They're not in our division. I understand that. But bro, the way they did us, bro, should be looked at with concern. They smashed us, bro. They could have left a punter at home, bro. Like that's not concerning. That's concerning to me. And when I said as far as the coaches, I wasn't necessarily saying we were starting to talk about firing McCarthy. But what makes a great coach is you make adjustments, bro. Even if you can't make it in the game,
I
you
was
make it
surprised. I was
Mike McCarthy
surprised at
did his best,
halftime
bro.
that we didn't make any better. I was surprised at that because I was like, all right, even if we lose, I expect it. Now, they did hold them to what, 6 points or 9 points in the second half. So there was a little bit of adjustment, but offensively, it was not good. But I was warning everybody. I said, if we get down like 2 scores, it's going to be a long day. And don't you know it was? So we can't get down like that. No team can. I don't know if you guys saw the end of the Kansas City game. The refs helped them out, but they just didn't know how to win the game. Unbelievable. But it was a rough one today. We just got to move forward, man. We're not going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. It's a long season. Let people write us off. I think we're going to be all right. It's just wasn't good today. So there's not much good I could say.
And some real stuff, man. I think today and even week 1, it kind of proves that the first team needs training camp. The first team needs preseason. Just for the simple fact they're going out there and the offense is stagnant in the first 2 games, and it's like because you don't have any cohesion together. You're not looking good together because you haven't been together. CD Lamb hasn't been in, preseason or training camp. And I don't care what you say. If you're not together, you're not going to have that type of chemistry. So I truly feel like I was banging on the table talking about that the Dallas Cowboys should have played their starters the third game, the third preseason game, maybe in the fourth quarter, just so they could get some back and forth at potential NFL speed. I know it ain't full speed because it's people that work at Papa John's, but still just seeing some action before the action actually makes sense and is recorded for the regular season. You feel what I'm saying?
So how much stock do you put into that Cleveland win last week?
How much stock do I put in the Cleveland win? I mean, I was hyped for the Cleveland win for the simple fact, like, man, our defense looks good. But then you go into looking behind the scenes and knowing that they were missing both of their left tackles on the offensive side of the ball, and it's like, well, damn, did we do anything? Was it
they were missing
or was it
back?
Cleveland?
Yeah, they were missing a lot. They were missing a running back. Yeah,
we tomato cans tomorrow, so that's why I asked you. Because the way we beat Cleveland, then to come back and put this on film, because this is on film. So now all the teams we play are going to try to replicate this what they did. And this is what happened last year. If you remember, it started at the Cardinal game. If I'm not mistaken, it started at the Cardinal game. The Cardinals ran all over us. With a backup quarterback. And then every team after that started just running on us. When we played the Bills, I think Josh Allen threw the ball like 12 times. We played Miami, they ran all over us. Every team we played from the Cardinals did the same thing to us all year, right? Am I right on that? Y'all agree? Yeah. So now this is on film. What do you think Baltimore going to try to do? What do you think Pittsburgh going to? What do you think all these teams going to try to do to us? Like,
I think Baltimore, other than physicality, Baltimore kind of match up well with Baltimore as far as the scheme and what they plan on doing. Because like you said before, there's not going to be all these elaborate packages to where you're seeing all these motions and things like that. They're going to just try to run it down your throat. They're going to try to run it down your throat between, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry while having Zay Flowers out there to be able to dump it off to. I think we match up well with the Ravens, and Angry Cowboys fan family. We'll get into that later on in the week. But we got to lick our wounds whenever it comes to our loss to the Saints.
Yeah, who dat?
Jeez,
we could have had Bland and Ferguson today. We're still getting mollywop.
Yeah.
Somebody said that.
Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with it. No, you're right.
We got mollywop.
We could have had Ray Lewis and linebacker. Well, we probably would have lost. Well, we couldn't score. We couldn't sustain anything, and we weren't stopping anything. And I don't know about you guys. Then I'll let you go. But what was up with Wanye Thomas on the kickoffs?
I don't know.
What's going on with that?
Maybe it was for the simple fact that they had Deuce Vaughn and Rico Dowdle in the running back packages today that they didn't want to overload.
I believe you, but okay.
But
Again, I kept seeing us trying to get cute, right? You saw our guys kick the ball and it would roll and they would let it go in the end zone and they were getting the ball to 30. Okay.
Mhm.
We were taking it out with Wanye Thomas 2 yards deep in the end zone, getting to the 19. Again, take the ball to 30-yard line unless you got your guy who's explosive with the ball in his hand. I don't know that Wanye Thomas is explosive. Why is he taking the ball out 2 yards deep? Now, I know it's a minor thing, but all this stuff goes in, into reasons why we're starting at the 19-yard line, like literally, I think 2 times in a row in the first quarter. It was ridiculous. So, again, a lot of stuff happened today. It's those early games at AT&T that normally they don't play well. You figure it's noon there. It's just maybe they weren't awake. I don't know, but so it was an ugly day. That's all I could say.
They ain't eat their Wheaties today. Cowboys, y'all got to get up. Y'all got to get up early to eat your Wheaties. But it says Kubiak was better than Zimmer today. Who that? We got a Saints fan in the building. Yo,
Saints fans, man.
Yes, salute to the Saints fans. Y'all take y'all victory lap. Y'all got something cooking over in the Bayou.
Yeah, y'all do, man. I don't know what y'all got over there, man. Y'all, hey, maybe because of Super Bowl in New Orleans this year, ain't it?
Yep.
So they trying to get there. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Salute to you, man. Salute to you.
Yeah.
I'm humble, bro. I'm humble. Y'all got me, bro.
Blue Star says, stop giving Jerry and Steven money. Just stop. Stop giving them money.
Nah, man. You only live once. Don't be that way, man. Don't be that way. We're Cowboy fans. That's what we're gonna do.
I want to see what Jerry gonna say on his radio station, though.
Oh, he pissed. He's like, I gave $60 million. I gave $34 million. He's probably
how much money?
Like, that's why I didn't resign my head coach.
He put that money on the offense side of the ball. How much money he put on?
Yeah, I know. Well, he's like, hey, Micah didn't get his deal yet. Micah's got to go out and perform. Yeah, again, I'm not trying to hammer Micah, but you can't be making statements that you want to be the highest paid non-quarterback and not make plays. TJ Watt is making plays. Sorry, he wants a bust on TJ Watt. Did you see some of the plays TJ Watt made today? He single-handedly helped that team win. I'm sorry. I love Micah. But what?
Angie funny, man. She said Saints took the anger out on us for no Lil Wayne in the Super Bowl.
So anyway, that's it. That's enough negative. On to next week.
Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, and I hope that's how it is for these players, even though Mike McCarthy made it sound like it isn't. Like, how are you gonna sit there and say like we were high off the Cleveland Browns game? Yeah. Like, dude, come on. That's in the past. We're worried about what's going on with the Saints. But oh man.
Hey man. I'm not being negative. This is positive criticism. Because the reason I feel so bad about it is because I don't know nothing else. I love the Cowboys, man. Like, I love the Cowboys, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a deep passion for the Cowboys. I can't even switch teams if I wanted to, bro. Like, I feel like Cowboys play and make my day. And when they lose, it mess my week up, bro. Now I got to go to work. I got to go to work tomorrow. I got to hear all these people talking stuff, man, all week, bro. It's going to be fun and games, but they do get annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man. Like,
they're waiting for me, all right.
So what we going to do on the defense side of the ball? All we got is Parsons. That's it. Because it looked like the defense side of the ball is where the money.
Well, I was disappointed in Marshawn Nealon today. I saw him miss a few tackles. He didn't wrap up. I mean, it was across the board, though. Sports junkie. That's why I'm not really looking at this game like, oh my God. It was across the board. Overshown didn't have a great game, and we all love Overshown. So I just think we need to take a breath. They're going to have to process it, watch it. We don't have to watch this. we don't have to watch it again. These guys got to go in there tomorrow and rewatch everything. They're going to get lit up. And I kind of agree. We're going to play Ravens tough. Am I going to predict a win? No. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But we're going to play them tough. They ain't coming in our house and blowing us out. That's for show. But it's very frustrating, and I didn't expect this early in the season. Literally, this is the first home game since the debacle in the playoffs. That's the frustrating part. Everything
Right.
else we can get kind of cute, and it was a bad game. And you can't play a bad game against New Orleans, obviously, because they're that good. So that's it. I'm gonna get out of here, boys. Thank you so much for letting me on here to vent.
Oh,
You're killing it, like I knew you would. Angry and Sports Junkie. I will talk to you guys. All right, late.
all right, game time, man. Appreciate you dropping by. Thank you so much, man.
You got it, brother. Everybody in the chat, this guy's good. Late.
Peace. Man, it's good to have game time, Brian, on, man. I swear. But Reginald says it right here. We just got bad coaches. I mean, I'm starting to lean that our offensive scheme may be outdated. As much as we want to dress it, as much as we want to put lipstick on a pig, I believe that our offensive scheme is outdated with Mike McCarthy. I don't get it. But to keep it real, we said that, we give the Saints their victory lap and everything like that. But Cowboys 92 says it best. Yeah, y'all won, but it's F the Saints. Nah, for real though. Yeah, good. Congratulations on the win. But I see that comment that you was talking about, Sports Junkie. Said the Saints took the anger out for no Lil Wayne in the Super Bowl. Man, honestly, if you're gonna have it in New Orleans, what you want to bet? You're gonna watch the Super Bowl, and it's gonna be Kendrick Lamar, but Kendrick Lamar gonna bring Wayne. I bet you, Lil Wayne. But I get what you're saying. That don't make a difference. Like, my city should have told me that, they should have extended the offer, but it's the NFL. They're uncultured. They don't know what's popping. They probably didn't even know Lil Wayne was from New Orleans.
Yeah, Drew said a lot of Dallas fans were saying Zimmer was going to fix the defense. I kept telling you guys, hey, well, it's only been 2 games, so I ain't gonna overreact. But based off the way this game went, he didn't have no backup plan. You know what I mean? Sometimes if you don't have a backup plan, just go the Belichick way. When Belichick is getting outplayed, he just take away something. You're not doing this no more. You're gonna beat us with that. It seemed like the Dallas Cowboys couldn't take away nothing, because everybody know Belichick make you play left-handed. So whatever you're doing good, he gonna take something away, bro. You're gonna have to beat us another way. Dallas left their whole playbook open. The run game, the screen game, the pass game. Like, Belichick, he takes something away, bro. And it seemed like Dallas could not do that, bro. Whether it was coaching, the personnel, attitude, or the ability to want it, I don't know, man. But I don't know, man. But this is something that you should not have on tape, bro.
Nah, for real. But actually, at the same time, like I said, it's so early in the season that I'm glad you took your lump right now. You know what I'm saying? We could have been in a situation, and Drew, I'm going to take a dig at your team real quick, but we could be in a situation where we're at the end of the season and we're losing the last 5 out of 6 games. We lost the second game of the season. Relax. We are going to figure this out. We're going to hit the whiteboard and figure this defense out. And if we can't, Mike, we'll see you. Peace. But we're going to figure it out. And we're gonna make it.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It's only week 2. It's just the thing that bothers me the most is the way we got done, bro. It's not losing. I never thought we was gonna go undefeated. I never thought that. You know what I mean? And I think we could have played all the preseason games. The starters could have played, and then we're still gonna get dumped today. I just feel like the Saints are better coached and a better team than us right now, as of today. Now, later on in the season, whatever, it might change. You know what I mean? But as of right now, personnel-wise, coaching-wise, culture-wise, the Saints are a better team than us, bro. And it showed out there on the field. That's not a one missed pass away or lost by a field goal or a ref a bad flag. No, bro. That we got done dirty, bro. That's what bothers me, the way we lost. Like this shouldn't sit well with the players. Like it
Right.
shouldn't sit well, man. Like
They should be coming back in. They should be coming back into week 3 with a vengeance. They should be hosting the Baltimore Ravens with an attitude like, no, we allowed them to come in and beat us. We're not allowing you to do it. So it's definitely going to be an uphill battle, but it's one that I see the Dallas Cowboys will be able to take on head on, but you got to be physical. We got to be physical. And that was one thing today that we weren't physical. We didn't win that battle at the line of scrimmage. And when you don't win that, you don't win the game, you know?
yeah, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, let you do your show, man. I just want to say something before I get up out of here. In my opinion, I know some people in the chat said differently, but this loss right here to me was worse than the Green Bay loss, man. I know the Green Bay's have more on the line, more to stake. It was the playoffs. I understand, but this loss today was like, come on, man. It was what we got done today. It was demolishing, bro. Like we can't say nothing. I'm humble, bro. And people been telling me where your video at? Where your video at? I ain't seen you do it. It's coming, man. I don't run from no smoke. I don't run from no smoke. The video coming, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned. I'm probably gonna drop it today or in the morning sometime. But I got y'all. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I'm gonna get out of here, bro. It was one game. We gotta regroup, throw this game away, and come back for the Ravens next week. But I'm humble, bro. You know
Yes, sir.
I'm
Yes,
humble.
sir.
And salute
Please
to all
let
the Saints fans, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all got me, bro. Good game.
Yo,
Yeah.
let everybody know if if you're not following Sports Junkie, let them know where they can find you so they can go over and subscribe.
Hey, man, YouTube Sports Junkie, man. It'll come up, man. A lot of y'all already know. Y'all already done. Y'all killing me in the comments already, bro. And I try to respond to all y'all, man. But it be so many. Sometimes I can't get to all my phone but I try to get to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man. Hey, thanks for having me on, man. I'm gonna holler at you. I'll hit you. I'll text you or something, bro.
All right, my man. Thank you for coming on. You have a good night, my dude.
All right, man. Later.
Dude. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was the man Sports Junkie, man. We're gonna have to do something together. We're gonna have to do some post-game analysis together, because when we get together, it's always magic, especially with me, him, and Game Time Brian. But I truly appreciate y'all taking an hour and 41 minutes out of your evening to come rock with your man, the Angry Cowboys fan, after a devastating loss to the New Orleans Saints. We actually hit some record highs in the chat today. Consecutive people watching, and I truly appreciate it, because without you guys and you ladies, this is not possible. So we're gonna end this live right now. I gotta go lick my wounds, y'all. So make sure, if you are not subscribed to the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button and the like button on your way out. Trying to reach that 10,000 subscriber goal, and I can't do it without you guys. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all stopping by, but I gotta go for now. All right. So y'all make sure y'all rock with the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, and I will have some material coming out on the game, and looking forward to the Baltimore Ravens game next week. So this has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Have a good day at work tomorrow, and I'm out. Oh, nope. Can't go nowhere just yet. Can't go nowhere just yet. Yeah, look at that. It's the post-credit scene on you. I hit you with the post-credit scene. But for real, I gotta find it. Let me see, because I had a $4.99 super chat. I just want to let y'all know, if you send a super chat to your man, I will get you guys on here. I ain't trying to miss it. So let's get the super chat on. It's from B-Bird. B-Bird, I see you. I appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much. It says, this was a loss on the defense, but our offense has scored 3 touchdowns through 2 games. Mahomes played in the preseason. Why shouldn't Dak? Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's my issue. Like, we should not have been using the preseason in order to gauge our QB2 and QB3. We should have been using the preseason for that. We should have been using the preseason for Dak Prescott and the starting team to get their timing down and to get their chemistry down. This is what we miss out on when we don't participate in the preseason games. So now technically it's the Cowboys doing preseason during the regular season, and here we sit 1-1. Real talk. I don't understand why they do that as well, B Bird. It boggles my mind. They should have at least played a half in that last game of the preseason. That's my thoughts on that. And I completely 100% agree with you. 3 touchdowns within 2 games is not good for our Cowboys, especially when your running back by committee isn't holding up its end of the bargain. Real talk. But like I said, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat. And thank you all for being DC for life. It's your man. And I'm gone for real this time. All right. Peace.